Here we go.
The misfortune Dalamel finds herself in is of
Oh
pristine
yeah.
nature.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you.
Helping this dude.
Disappointed.
Hello there, merchant.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Why can't people just light their stoves without crystals? Like, come on, guys. Like, you don't need to kill a person to dry your laundry. Like, seriously?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamel seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Yeah, because he looks so busy. He's just looking at his chocobo thoughtfully. Ooh, sorry, stable hand. I don't want to keep you from your work.
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Ew.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, I hope you gave as good as... What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I
Interesting.
wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
What about
I'll
the...
be back at the inn by now.
What about the crystals? Oh, are the men of the Rock stealing the crystals, maybe? Oh, wait. Where am I going? Where is he? Animal instinct! Wait, my animal instincts don't work!
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Don't break all of our furniture, will you?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you.
I mean, they attacked me first. I was just trying to eat some food. Kinda like the music.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
That is sense. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
They're gonna rob him.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Oh, I just noticed the spikes, like, coming out of the armor, like, at the elbows, there's, like, spikes. I know, like, it's spiky in general, but, like, those are, like, extra spiky.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
500,000?
To the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Of course, Uncle Byron. Anything for you. So I gotta go downstairs. There's stairs over here? Oh, wait, I just came from that way. Rendezvous with the soldiers in the desert.
Why is the tavern shut?
Because we made a mess.
The misfortune Dalamel finds herself in is of a crystalline nature.
Birds. I just saw an article about a goose that was flying upside down. And the headline of the article was goose flying upside down was just showing off. Get him, Uncle Byron! Extreme down thrust. Que?
Come on. Faster.
Boom, boom, ba-doo, 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 ba-doo.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. That's a lot of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes?
500
If you've no
talents.
objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
What type of crystals are they?
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings
Oh.
you here?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Seems kind of
Did you
convoluted.
get all that? They're in cahoots!
Byron?
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business.
I kind of like his armor.
Kill them both!
Kill them! Oh wait, I have to remember how to play. That like almost killed all of them.
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Oh, of course there's more.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Hopefully there's no more of those people that like shield their friends. Aww. Healer. You screwed everything up. I'm gonna punch him. Oh. There's still another healer? You can heal him from so far away? Oh yeah, get him, Torgal. Yeah, bite him. Kick him in the air, and then bite him. Oh, Byron. You just stole his thunder, man. Gonna punch him. Chocobo? I don't want to kill the Chocobo. Oh wait, that's a Chocobo too. Maybe they'll run away. I killed your master. You are free. You're free. Go. Ow. Okay. Swing. Swing.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Wait, we can just take all
Much
of
like
these
my
crystals now.
performance, I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Isn't there just gonna be like more people in the scheme though?
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Really?
Clive.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
Clive?
I suppose it could have been worse. Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I
Clive.
Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
Greybeard.
Here, wear this.
Oh yeah, I get another insignia. The Desert Rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Nice.
Omia los delan. Tu isakelis.
If it reads your memories, like, is there any
trusting you,
danger of
Sid.
it sending the
Should I
wrong
say
thing?
Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Yay!
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
$500,000 gil?
What am I hearing?
Got some side quests.
Perhaps
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
Put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
Are you even an apprentice, man?
To keep in mind the spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way to solve Lubor's puzzle.
It's really not.
Need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope
Good
someone
luck.
says something useful.
Let's hope that someone says something useful. Never have truer words been spoken.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The most fragrant herbs and spices. Lord the breadth of the needed to a silken softness, like eating a cloud.
What's this guy got to say for himself?
Everything I've worked for. Ruined. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Whoa.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Leave me alone.
Second thought. Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right.
Right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Wow, buddy. Could you be any more dramatic? I already said I would help. He uses a lot of fancy words.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Torgal! Oh, so cute. Oh, she blocked the way.
This town is truly blessed.
Where is the butcher?
Bustling markets, the healing waters. Stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
This way?
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
You.
It's all the fault of this blasted. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Wait, is this another quest?
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Is this guy like super tall? Oh my gosh.
Trade.
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
That guy's huge.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but what would be the point? With the mine still closed.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to?
Okay, there should be one more dude. Is he down here? Oh, there he is. She is.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
Flesher.
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense. So, a carving knife should be
literally just
golden edge.
just generic stuff.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
What in the world?
You wish to talk? I'm
Oh.
You and I...
You're a master of the blade? You and I have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names. What? You didn't think Rosanna Dalamil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her along with her title and her smithy. Oh, that makes more sense. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble. Alas, she was to leave my life as suddenly and as unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalamil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is, until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters. Still, I suppose there's enough of me to go around. But do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you?
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that the edicts from Randalaw carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
They did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute. Blah, blah, blah. So you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
How very fitting.
That the noble soldiers of Dalmekia and Walud, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalimil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done. Of course, as long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are greedy, needy creatures. There's simply no other way, Clive. You must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins, and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint me.
Farewell now.
Blah, 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 blah.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna go do it yourself? So I don't need to help? No, I have to help. Great. Oh, let's go fight the monster first.
It would make a fine.
Needed to a silken softness.
Do 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 do.
Are you looking for something in particular?
I got the Drake Slayer's belt. The 1,000 tables.
An excellent choice. Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Oh, I like the rock in this area.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubel?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
Guess we're just gonna have to blow up the crystal.
The lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
What does this have to do with you?
Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
You're in league with me, buddy. You don't own me. I like these rocks.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Bombs? That's what's making them hot.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down...
You put down roots.
I do. Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil. From mercantile stock myself, as it happens. You'd never guess. I was born just down the road in Dravost. Like me old man.
Does this guy just keep talking?
Hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous Eden Wars, right? Well, I'm for a little pull dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have a license to mint Gil.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
With a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand, there's nothing people wouldn't pay.
Oh, you stopped talking. I think that's the longest anyone has talked.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. We'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
I don't know what's good for me, buddy. Sorry.
By the flames.
By the flames. That's a lot of bombs. Wait, are they bath bombs? Oh my gosh. They did that on purpose. I just completely missed. Oh, I blocked it.
Out of the frying pan.
into the bath bomb. Wait, I don't think that's the same. Is there a different colored one? Old Faithful? Ow. Coronation. Oh, too soon. Ow. Did he dodge it? Got him. Yay.
That's cooled things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
I'm sure it will be. Wait, these are the baths? Oh, not quite. Do. It's actually pretty in here. I like these pools. Are they sulfur? Is it sulfur?
I saw with my own two eyes what you did to those devils down there, and I still hardly believe it.
Oh, I can teleport.
Well, this is no good.
True, what I'm hearing.
Out of the heat for
Let's go do this one now.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly! Oh, wait. Oh, you can't. You can't fly, can you? Oh, sorry. That must have been insensitive. Such small wings. Can't talk on the chocobo.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
So it is
Back
limestone.
at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Yep.
Or just
Back and forth.
throw it in the furnace.
Oh, I don't get to listen to all of it? I like blacksmithing. I wanted to hear more.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Oh, wrong way.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
What do you mean? That's exactly what I expected.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Yay! Yes! Scarletite! Now I can make my other armor. Let's finish this one up.
Sweet insects.
What's this guy?
You're a friend of Lubor's, aren't you? Everyone's getting their
It's funny.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Hopefully. I'm tired of running around and doing errands for him, though.
Just look at the detail.
Light, meat, and dark. It would make a my carpets have brighter
I wonder if the limestone with iron thing is like an actual thing.
Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
A brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Dalimil. When dried and milled into a fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant boat, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
That looks pretty crappy.
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lu...
That's a fine-looking blade?
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving?
But will it heal?
People of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
Master, all right.
That would have been a good question to ask.
So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Sure did.
That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Will you really? Because I wouldn't mind that. I like carving knives. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Gotta forge my gauntlets. Also, I have to check for quests. No, it's just the ones there. Oh! Wait, there's new hunting things.
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something in there.
Oh, a hill to die on. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders but of the curse breakers who risk life and limb with every trip through the Velcroy. The Velcroy Desert. How many more do I need,
How may I help
buddy?
you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh, that's a lot of ability points.
All done?
Yeah, I guess so. Skip, skip, skip.
Who's this blue?
Oh yeah, it's so quiet. Let's try the new music.
Sid's good.
Clive. So, will it be?
Oh, it's the music from the desert area. So, nothing new, but Dragon Slayer bracelets. Only when she saw the Drake no longer stirred and his eyes were gray with oblivion did she remove belt and bracelet, casting them into the worm's maw where they might rest for an eternity.
Should last you a good while.
Maybe.
And?
Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, I got a new letter. It's probably just from the desert hare, I think his name was. I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I assure you shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Ruzana. I like the signatures. Let's see if I can find this thingy. It was just the Velcroy Desert, right?
Time to fight.
bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. All right, I got enough potions. I should be fine. Is there actually a way across? I think there is. Not sure exactly what I'm looking for. I read it out loud, but I don't remember what I read out loud. Desert roses? It's probably not up there, right? It might be. So much desert. Oh, I think that's it. There's a boulder, right? Oh, it's a turtle! Fastitocalon. Fastidicalon.
Well, Clive. Looks like you're
Oh.
gonna need a bigger sword.
Yeah. Ow! Gotcha! I can't bury him! I'm hurt, Toggle. You're scary. He's a Blastoise. Boom. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Testudo Trump. Ah, ah, ah! Oh. That was unfair. I blocked it, but he just kept shooting. Oh no, it moved him! No! Oh, ouch. Oh! Oh my goodness! Ooh! Got him. Punch that turtle to death. Oh my gosh, he had 2 Scarletites? What the heck?
It should have stayed in its shell.
Yeah, you're working on those one-liners, Clive. You're doing it. Oh. Anyway. It seems like a pretty good stopping point. I wish the side quests didn't take so long.
Good.
Like, although I do like blacksmithing, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, I'm gonna get off, so bye.